Okay, we're back. Got a conversion. Okay. We're still making plenty of money. We're actually over 1,000 ducats at the moment. Yeah, that poor guy there. We'll go ahead and move over here, kind of keep our armies close by. Don't try to be a hero, Poland. He's already committed. Ugh. It's a 3-star general. I don't see any of their other big stacks. It looks like they're mostly over here. Looks like everyone's committed. Looks like there's more coming this way. Let's see. Revel. Okay, so that's like the... We'll just take this, I think. It's gonna be, nice. Let's get our entire army. So they have a better siege guy than we do. So let's just worry about getting out of this area. We're nearing the cap on that. How close are we to getting a few more provinces? Like at 1 month or so. So are we within... So we can go 1 more month. So this is not really the most ideal place to be. Conversion, awesome. Start debate. Advisor cost, culture, manpower would be very nice. Since we took that fort, ooh. It's a pretty tasty little 1 stack you got there. Is this guy? Who's coming into this province? This? Okay, he backed off. Who's coming in here to fight? That guy? Alright, interesting. Ooh, okay, we need to get out of here. As soon as that morale dropped, I knew we needed to get out of there. Okay. Alright, Ottomans, are you, like, ready to finish this? I don't really want to keep fighting. We'll grant some stuff. We are now officially at our cap. Okay. Let's go ahead and just toss some points into some of these places that are really close to getting it. Did our leader die? That's probably why we started sucking a lot. Okay. That is not the most ideal leader. Alright. Let's go ahead and send some troops that way. Hopefully we can... Hey, there we go. Alright, what'd they take? Commonwealth will cede Zemplin, blah, 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 blah. They cede a lot. Shoot. That's quite the interesting tumor the Ottomans have now. Well, now they're bordering Bohemia, which means conflict's going to come up there as well. Alright. Now we are officially back in control of the Protestant League. So now we need to kind of figure out how this starts. It's probably something I should have looked up in between episodes or something. So I'm going to take a quick pause. Thought I paused it, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so it's random when it fires, but it'll fire at some point after 1560. Okay, looks like we could now declare the war. We have the Religious League War. Alright. So, big thing is they have a truce, but we could potentially, if they, you know, well, no, they must have a good relationship with them. Or destabilizing must happen if they have a truce. So when would that truce be up? 66. We might pull the trigger then, assuming they'll still be willing to do it. I do want to get the institution though before we... Man, there's just so many provinces that are really close. They're all in like 90. It would just save me a lot more money if everyone, you know, if all these provinces just had it. Alright, I think that's good. So we got the printing press. We need to go ahead and take some tech. So looks like we're ahead of time on mill, but we're still behind on both admin and Diplo. Next idea will come then. Should be able to, once we get this next idea here, should be able to start colonizing, which is very exciting. Okay, so can go ahead and change this. For cannons, fire is really the thing you care about more. I haven't really, I don't think I've really explained what fire and shock really do, but essentially cavalry and towards the beginning of the game is more about shock. The later in the game you go, you care more about fire value and artillery. Okay. Yeah, we'll take that. So, question, how, far out are we from being a great power again? Alright. So... France still hasn't found an heir. Although... they're definitely a lot more developed than we are. The question is, are we... I think... No, Portugal technically is. We'll get a royal marriage with you, though. Because I guess we hadn't done that yet. Yeah, this whole situation seems really backwards. And I think the reasoning why France is on the Protestant side is because Austria or Bohemia are on the Catholic side, and the leagues are never just strictly about religion. There's a lot of politics that are involved with it as well. Actually, what we could see if we end up winning this, because we have Muscovy and France on our side. I'm not entirely sure how it decides. Okay, yeah. That's what I kind of figured. Since France is Catholic, they can't be the leader of the league, because otherwise they would be the leader, because they have much more development than we do. But since we are the largest Protestant league member of the Protestant League, we are considered the leader. Okay. Let's go ahead and unpause. Raise the printing press. So I think our go time is when the Commonwealth is willing to jump in. So once their truce is up, they may still not want to do it because they have a lot of debt. Oop, looks like we're a great power again. It's good to see. Head and drop autonomy in Karelia. Oop. Yeah, let's go ahead and take that. I'd rather be able to start settling. Actually, hold on. I want to... Of course, that... Okay. I was concerned that I was going to have to wait another 200 days in order to get my colonists back. So the timer is only to send a colonist. If you bring it back, it's automatic. All right, so Beluzeraun. I am horrible at pronouncing that type of stuff, but it is over here. So the autonomy is already pretty high. I'm just going to raise it and hope that they don't fire. So one of the things we could go ahead and take a look at are buildings. Definitely go ahead and build a lot of these military buildings because we need men. Keep converting because more religious unity is always good. All right, so we are going to be losing some money. All right, looks like their truce is over. Unfortunately, they're still not quite ready to jump in. So maybe we wait another year or two and see if they are more willing to join us. Okay, Burgundy is no longer a rival. We must have eclipsed them. Let's go ahead and choose Bohemia because they're already our rival. And then we could go ahead and I don't think we've insulted anyone recently. Embargoing. Yeah, I don't see any insults. And maybe they'll... Yep. Maybe us insulting them might, like, trigger the League War or something. Might make them want to attack us. Which, in that case, Commonwealth may, like, defend us. I don't know. So normally mercantilism is like 100 Diplo power, so I'm just going to take that because that's actually not a bad deal. Merchant slandered. Deceitful scamps. Hey, buddy, we're going to be on the same side of the war here. I'm a little surprised Muscovy joined us. And joined the Protestant side. Ooh, that is not a pleasant sight. This is definitely going to be an interesting war. This is really like the First World War, on, well, major European like conflict. Let's go ahead and royal marry Pomerania. Ooh, we did go over our alliance limit. Or 20, okay, I mean, that's not bad because they're on our side. Ryzen, Pomerania, France, the Commonwealth, and Norway. Right. Oh well. Being over the relationship limit by 1 is not that big of a deal just because it's Diplo. Diplo is just generally the weakest of the 3 powers. Hmm. Yeah, it'd be really nice if the Commonwealth was willing to join us on this. Darn, our advisor died. I think that was our military one. Yep. Okay, I think still a level 1 is better than trying to go up to a level 2 right now, just because I don't really want to spend that money yet. What is this? Oh, interesting. So honestly, what we should have done was declared this before the Ottomans had joined. Now, since they're on the opposite side, that's not good for us. Let's go ahead and build a couple more infantry. So if we were real, like, good at this game, we could actually manage to dissolve the HRE. So the way you dissolve the HRE is either you or an ally either own or occupy all of the electors' provinces, all the electors here own or occupy all of their capitals, and the emperor himself. So if we were able to get on top of Mary von Habsburg, the Bohemian guy, and all of these other guys, we could potentially end the HRE. Unfortunately, it does look like a few of these electors aren't participating in the war. Actually, several of them aren't. I don't think Saxony, Brandenburg... Actually, are any of the electors on either of these sides? I'm actually not seeing any other than Bohemia. So I guess not. Okay. Cool. Great Britain's we could have just stayed married. There was no reason for us to break up. Okay, let's go ahead. Maybe not all of them. Let's get all of you guys into one spot. Let's see. Livonian. This one. It's pretty high autonomy already, so I don't mind just lowering it so that we don't have to deal with it. So, Muscovy, how many troops you got? 64. You got a lot of manpower reserves because, I mean, you're Muscovy. Okay, continue converting. Noble of with strong claim becomes heir at an... Ooh! That's France's heir. So they will now have an heir to our one of our people will be on their throne, assuming he doesn't get ousted, which is still very possible that can happen. It's really annoying when it happens, but it's obviously something that can happen. So global trade, we're not going to get that because our centers of trade, or our trade nodes, are definitely not going to be the best. So essentially what could happen at some point is we could claim the throne at some point if the claim becomes weak, or yeah, weak. But there's a chance that we could end up with France as a personal union. It'd be really hard to keep, but that would be a lot of fun. Having France as an attack dog, that would be pretty amazing. Add and build some cannons. Build at least 4. And then build a couple more infantry. So I definitely think it was a good idea to build those encampments. So I don't think we're really going to be worrying about our navy too much. Mainly because the British Navy is probably OP. Yeah. Plus, I mean, we have a Danish Navy that's pretty good in the Inland Sea. So all we really need to worry about is staying in here where Britain is not going to come. Oh, our royal marriage ended. Yeah, I think we need to keep Commonwealth around for a little while longer. At some point, yes, we will need to ditch them because we'll need this territory. Alright. I think this is a good place to put in a cut, so I will see you guys next time.